Ano to?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
Oh,
Lord Byron was the
so
first
friendly
person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Or we don't.
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city
Wouldn't.
guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our
Ay nako,
movement,
papatayin
they'd
si
seize his
Byron.
estate and send him to the gallows,
Si
where he
Byron.
would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Ano yan?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
May mark
Display
na
it, and
naman.
those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Mahilig sila sa ganun. Hindi yung una kay... Sino ba yung kay babae?
I shall wear it with pride.
Mark.
Hindi.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again.
Yung una-una yung sa inn, dun sa lalaki.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Kay,
Lord
ano,
Commander.
Madam,
Thank you, Sir
the
Wayne.
dame.
If there is ever anything you need,
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Ang ganda ng graphics, oh.
Yung pag iniiwan mo, tapos biglang...
Ayoko na-expect ko na mamamatay si Wade. Naiirita na ako sa namamatay. Ganda.
Wow, ito medyo civilized.
Ay.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
not a chance.
Kapahuli sila.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Miss. May curlo.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Shh. Hmm. Ay!
You would mock me as well.
Ang cute. Ang ganda.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot,
Naglalaro
loyal
sila. Ang
servant
cute.
to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshard.
Ang cute! Oh my god.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh my god, so adorable.
Hindi niya kailangan ng medalyo. Ano ba yan?
Ang cute.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still?
Ay, yung play.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Ang ganda.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary.
Ay, naku, love,
Never did let me
mamamatay
play
din
so
niya.
grandly.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Para si Hana lang eh. Lady Hana.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her
Ultima.
place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Cute.
Tulog niya. FF14.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Ah, sasama siya?
Ano yung iniisip mo, Jay?
Nagdududa siya lang.
Kanino?
Kay, Byron.
Eh.
Parang i-surrender sila. Arabella. I wouldn't put it past her.
Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
May kutob si
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Something's wrong. Ganda na.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me,
Ay!
they turned it on those who could.
so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Nakakatakot yung dagat.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
Mm.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Ganda ni Jay.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that,
Ay, kailangan niya rin
I need to
ano
come to
yan.
terms with my past.
Kailangan niya rin matanggap si Shiva. Gumagalaw.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Pogi ni Clive.
Thank you, Clive.
Ang gandang naman story.
I
Kahit
must
dalawa
atone
lang
for my
sila.
sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
What did she say?
Parang yung kay...
Promise me that you won't die with it.
Ano, parang yung kay Clive.
Die?
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Ito naman si Annabella pa suspense. May pa-reveal. That woman.
Ay! Balik? Bakit ba balik?
Naka 3 days na ata.
Tatawid tayo dito, di ba?
No.
Hindi, siguro may kukunin. Gusto ko na matulog. Save ko na. Here Be Monsters, yung title lang.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian can probably make an educated guess.
Ba't siya nandyan?
Si Vivian na.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Goping. Sus ko po.
Ito mo na muna. It's a bit used.
20,000.
Man, I really hate that Torgo and Potion
It's better
share
I'll
the
be
beat
here.
pattern.
Oo.
I've been using the accessories
You're
so
rubbing me
far
blind, you
sometimes
know.
I'm not dealing with that shit. There's already too much to worry about.
Is that all?
Ang ginawa niya, I just decided to ring it up.
To what?
Ring it up.
Ay, wait. You know what? Ay, bago. Sa arit. Ay,
Locksmith's blue.
may plus. Pag may plus, parang ano yan eh, blue. Anong bago dito?
Baka may bago kang anin. Ika-craft. Hala pa.
Anong bago dito? Wala naman.
List.
Anong bago? Wala naman lumabas. Weird. Weird. Anong gagawin ko? Nakalimutan ko to.
Ay, yung meron.
Ito.
Ganyan.
Hindi, ito. Tsaka may sinasabi ako before.
Sabi mo kapag may cross.
Huwag ka muna magtapon. May sinabi ka before. May gagawin ako eh.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything
Naka
promised?
100. Ay, hindi pa. Bitin pa.
For surgery.
All yours. All done?
Ganun lang. Basta maabot mo lang. Oh. I love that. That's amazing. But I'm not
There are
using
new
it.
billets being posted every day, but not enough.